What's up, Leo? This is Shanshan Ashar, and I'll be doing your reading for the second half of July 2021. Take what resonate, leave the rest. Just give me a minute to bring the energy in, and we'll get started. Thank you. We got the Queen of Pentacles. We got the Star. Then we got the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, we got the Six of Wands. We got the Page of Cups in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we got the Hangman. We got the Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we got Judgment. Overall energy, we got the Eight of Cups. So this is you walking away from unfulfilling things, environments, people, circumstances, in an unfulfilling way of life, way of being within yourself. You're going towards greater knowledge, greater understanding, greater circumstances for yourself. Following your intuition. Deep inside you, you know these cups is not doing it for you on multiple levels. So you're going to find what your soul really wants. and what your soul really needs. You're making big moves and big changes. We got the Queen of Cups. I'm sorry, the Queen of Pentacles. You seeing yourself in a whole better light. You seeing yourself doing way better for yourself than what you were currently doing, what you was currently engaged in, the energy you was currently in, the people you was currently dealing with. You see the value within yourself. You know that you can do a whole lot better with yourself. And you're nurturing that energy within you. You're letting that grow and expand within you. Your best self. That's what you're focusing on. And with the star, this is major healing. You are really healing yourself on multiple levels. You're creating this new you, a new environment. The divine is helping you with it. You know, you pouring out to the universe what you really want out of life. And it's gonna meet you. It's gonna meet you. You got a whole new thought process. You got a renewal in your consciousness. And you following divine guidance. Going where you need to go, doing what you need to do. And the things that you really want are going to happen for you. They're going to manifest for you. The universe going to help bring that in and create that. You're going towards the real and most powerful version of yourself. You see she naked. You know, you're going towards your soul. Especially with the Hermit. This is major soul searching. Really finding out who you are and what you're capable of. This is a transformation. A path of self-discovery, self-knowledge, illumination, inner illumination. And it's going to lead to it lighting the way externally. You see, this is the beginning of the path. You see, he got the staff right there. This is the beginning. And this is where it's leading you. It's a higher spirituality, higher understanding of yourself, others, and your soul. You're going to the highest versions of yourself. You're on the mountaintop. Leaving that bullshit alone. Leaving that lower realm of thinking and indulgence alone. Going to the highest of the high. And with the Six of Wands, this is a major victory. You're really in your energy right now. This is your energy right here. You know, you're proud of the changes that you made. You're proud of what you've been through and proud of who you become. And you're proud of where you're going still. You know, the journey don't stop. This is just one victory, one accomplishment. You still focused. You still going forward. Your confidence is up. You feeling good. You looking good. Got some admirers. You in real good energy right now, Leo. A real healthy sense of self right here. A spiritual sense of self. We got the Page of Cups in reverse. So you recently come out of a place of really not knowing what's what, like what's going on with you. You know it was something else calling towards you, calling for you, than what you was currently engaging in and who you were currently being. You know it was more to it. It was more to yourself, more to your life. You know, it might have took you a little minute to get right, but you done got right. You was at a point where you wasn't really feeling like yourself because that old shit wasn't resonating with you no more. You adjusted to it. You answered the call. You going to your highest calling, the highest version of yourself. The cups you was dealing with, they don't do it for you no more. With the Hangman, you took the time out to really process what was going on with you. You know, you took the time out to really look at things from a different perspective. Like, what am I doing wrong, and what do I need to do? Where do I need to go? Who do I need to be? This is a real renewal of identity. You still you, but you a brand new you. And we got the Ten of Swords. So a major ending to a cycle that wasn't going nowhere. Dealing with people that wasn't helping you. Thinking, having a thought process that wasn't helping you. That old you was gone. You finished with it. That's the nail. You know, put the nail in the coffin. A new horizon is on the way. You done put an end to the ego version of you. That negative ego version of you. Definitely an ego death. And an ego rebirth with judgment. Answering your highest calling. A soul awakening. Major victory. You answered the call. You was hearing it. It had you throw it off a little bit. But you figured out what it is that you needed to do and what was happening internally inside yourself. And you're looking back at your past actions in the past, people you associated with, your past way of being and thinking, and you letting that shit go. You letting all that old shit go. This is major soul healing as well. You're in a more soothing place right now. Because you're living how you're supposed to live and being who you're supposed to be. You done went through some ascension, top of the mountain type shit. You definitely ascended spiritually. Now we're about to clarify the Queen of Pentacles, the Star, and the Hermit. We got the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. So with this Queen of Swords, you making the decisions that needed to be made. You cutting off the shit that don't serve you, that don't serve the new you, your new life and new direction. You got a clear mind about everything that you're doing. It's no doubts about what you're doing. You got a higher mind as well. You're seeing things from a different perspective, a higher perspective, a different perspective, but also a higher perspective. You're making sense out of everything. You're making sense out of the transformation that you were going through. And you're mentally tough as well. You know, you're not letting nothing rattle you during this process. You're not letting nothing infiltrate you during this process. You're sticking to the process, sticking to the transformation. You might have got a little cold on people, especially with the Hermit coming out. You're not entirely closed off, but you're not letting nothing take you away from what you know you spiritually guided to do. And with the Eight of Wands, you're right on target. You're doing exactly what you need to do. You on point. You zeroed in on your spiritual goals right now in your transformation. You're doing everything that you need to do to prepare you forward. Ain't no stagnant energy going on right now. You got a lot of momentum behind you. You're making a lot of change within your life. You're rearranging a lot of shit in your life. New energy is flowing in, it's coming in. You projecting new energy going outward. And with this Seven of Swords, you seem to be repelling people that didn't have your best interest in mind, you know. People that was slit jealous of you when you was not in the best energy. You know, they wanted to keep you there. They was jealous of you. They didn't want to see you really win like that. They didn't want to see you be the best version of yourself. But you answered the call. Ain't no going back. You probably know who these people is. You probably knew who these people was when you was dealing with them. But you know, you wasn't in the right energy to do nothing about it really, you know. You probably just went on with it, you know. You've seen them. Bottom of the deck, we got an Ace of Wands. A brand new energy, brand new start, brand new charisma, brand new passion about yourself. You excited about this transformation and where you're going. A lot of inspiration to be better and create your life the way you see fit for the best. And doing it your way as well. And a lot of these so-called low-key haters, they're going to be watching you from the sideline. You're going to even inspire them. Now we're about to clarify the Page of Cups. We got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So when you was in this not so sure energy, distorted energy, not really knowing what was happening inside of you, you went through some turbulence. You know, it felt like an uphill battle to get to this point. That's why it's such a victory, because you did what was necessary, took the steps you was guided to take internally. Definitely was an uphill battle. You didn't know what was going on. Look, like life was taking you for a ride, you know. But you ain't let that stop you. We got the King of Pentacles at the bottom. This is what you're coming into. You're the king of your realm, the king of your domain. You manifesting the right shit in your life now. Because you got the right shit inside of you right now. You see, he got these grapes, he draped all in grapes. And grapes ferment into wine. It's like you're going through a transfiguration, a transformation of the soul and the spirit. And your physical world is going to reflect your inner world. You're going to be at the top of your game with wisdom and money. A lot of spiritual understanding is coming in about physical circumstances. And you solid and stable within this energy. You rooted in this energy. Now we're about to clarify the Ten of Swords. We got the Page of Wands in reverse. Both your pages in reverse. So at the beginning of this transformation, you internally knew it was time for a change, time for something new, time for a change of scenery, time for a new energy. You know, you were fixed sign, so you kind of wanted to stay the same, but you knew it was time to change. Because we see on the Wheel of Fortune, there you go right there, doing the work, doing the inner work, learning the mysteries of self and of spirit. These signs, they stay fixed on their energy, but they'll change it up. When the wheel turns, when it's time to turn, they'll change it up. That's why they got the wings. They make that change for the better when it's really time to go. So you knew it was a time for a change in your energy, a time of who you was and how you identify with yourself. A new identity, definitely. A new soul awakening, definitely. With this judgment right here. You call judgment on yourself and your life. And you did what it took. The universe might have helped you do that, because it might have threw a few things out of whack for you. You felt like you couldn't win for losing for a little bit. Like, what the fuck is going on? You know, that might have gave you a little urge to go ahead and make that change. But that's all good. That's what it's supposed to do. As long as you make that change. You had a new outlook on life, on your life. You just didn't know exactly what it was, but you came to that conclusion. You came to that knowing and realization. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we got the Five of Wands. Not knowing different ideas of what the hell is going on and what you need to do. Should I change this? Should I change that? Should I go this way or go that way? Definitely some frustration as well. So you went from the Five of Wands, you made it past that victory, to the Six of Wands. Major victory, major internal energetic victory. This is representing all the false versions of yourself that you went to war with and came out victorious. Put all that shit to rest. Now we're about to look into your love life, Leo. We got religious factors. Bottom of the deck, we got past life relationship. Thank you. We also got retreat. Bottom of the deck, we got separation. So I'll be doing singles and for my people, for my Leo and connections. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. What this is saying is your love life is being affected mainly by your spiritual path, the spiritual transformation that you're going through right now. You know, you might have been attracting not so good partners in the past because of your energy, the path you was on. You know, being in your false self. As you grow in spirit and the transformation of your soul, you're going to bring in the right partner for you. In past life relationship, you have known each other before. You're going to bring in a soulmate. Definitely going to bring in a resonant soul. Somebody that's going to complement you on the path that you're on right now. And it's a past life connection. And we also got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So for some of you, you gotta call it quits to if you're seeing somebody right now that doesn't resonate with your path right now. You gotta call it quits. You gotta withdraw, at least for now. This person is not helping you to be who you need to be and go where you need to go. Y'all energies are not resonating. It's just for some of y'all that's in a connection. Because we got separation at the bottom. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Yeah. Because this is a serious transformation you're going through, Leo. You got to do what's best for the soul, what you know is best for you. We're going to get some clarity on these. We're about to clarify religious factors. We got the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So with the Knight of Swords, you are definitely on your horse and you on your spiritual path. Your spiritual awakening is making you make the right decisions and go in the right direction. It's no more feeling overwhelmed about you doing the wrong things or what you should do next, or feeling guilt about not making the adjustments that you needed to do. You know, being in that energy was not fulfilling and not giving you what you needed, and you knew this. You knew this for a little minute. Now you're off to the races. Your mind is clear. You know exactly where you need to go, who you need to be, and the type of people that you need to be with. And that's what you're going to right now. Now we're about to clarify past life relationship. Not being on your spiritual path previously had you in this energy. But you answered that call. Now we're about to clarify past life relationship. We got the Ten of Wands. And we got the Hierophant. So with this Ten of Wands, you was carrying a lot of bullshit in your past way of being, in your past energy. Not being on the right path. Doing everything opposite of the spiritual path. You know, that was really weighing on you energetically. And of course it's going to affect your love life. who comes into your life. It's carrying too much bullshit to bring in the right person. But now that you're on the spiritual path, you definitely bringing the right person in. This past life connection. You done got a lot of spiritual wisdom during this spiritual transformation. You unlocking the doors to bring in the right mate, the right partner, the right connections. And you got a lot of wisdom to give them. For some of y'all, it's going to be y'all job to put your next potential partner onto the spiritual path. You're going to know what they've been through, and you're going to have the answers for them. They're coming in your life for that reason. You got a lot to teach them. Especially if it's a past life connection. Y'all done known each other maybe multiple times. Some of y'all got some destiny coming in terms of a potential partner. Now we're about to clarify retreat. We got the Eight of Swords, the Empress, and the Queen of Swords. So with this Eight of Swords, it's speaking of you not knowing where to go, not knowing what to do next on the spiritual path. You not being on the spiritual path and tapped in to your soul, it was keeping you bonded, keeping you in a self-sabotaging energy, keeping you not seeing what was what. Not knowing where to go, not knowing what to do next. And some of y'all that was in connection or is in connection right now with a not so good partner for you that you need to retreat from, it's keeping you bonded. You know you need to go. Some of y'all know y'all need to go. And y'all taking the steps. Some of y'all taking the steps. Some of y'all are about to take the steps. Some of y'all took the steps. Because they're keeping you from being in this Empress energy. Your divine birthright to be in this regal energy. It's taking away your self-love, your heart chakra. Leo, y'all rule the heart. This person was taken away from your true essence. Your real self, your beautiful soul. This is what you really are. This is what you transforming into during this soul awakening. Somebody who deserves the best. And somebody who creates the best circumstances for herself and everybody in her life. Some of y'all was providing for somebody who did not deserve it. Who did not deserve you, period. And you see we got the Queen of Swords. You cutting it off. The Queen of Swords again. This is the second time the Queen of Swords came out for you. Ain't no second guessing. Ain't no staying. You know what you need to do. You know you gotta get. Your mind is clear. You know, you might let them state their piece, but that's about it. It's a wrap for you. Now we're about to clarify separation. We got the Four of Swords. So yeah, that goes hand in hand with retreat. You going into your quarters, your corridors, healing from this past relationship, healing from this past partner. You know, finding your self-love, finding your power, forgiving yourself for overgiving yourself to somebody who didn't deserve it. But you're turning into gold in the process. You're turning your lead into gold. This is alchemy. You're going into your higher self during this transformation. See, you got like a little kid looking up to an older figure. So you're going to your higher self, consulting your higher self, answering that call, making that judgment call. And becoming the beautiful soul, blooming into the beautiful soul that you is and you was created to be. Now we're about to wrap your reading up with some guidance and messages from Spirit. We got You Are Not Alone. Bottom of the deck, we got Caregiver. You are not alone. We are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. So, Some of y'all's ancestors is right there with you during this process. If y'all working with some deities, they with you. Some orishas, they with you. Some spirit guides, they with you. You might have done some heavy research about spirit guides during this process, during this transformation. And really stepped into interacting with that type of stuff, with that type of energy. Light a candle, meditate on that type of energy. Connect with your guides. Connect with whoever that you seeking to connect with spiritually. Because they with you. They got their hand on your heart. They love you. They helping you through this. We also got a caregiver. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you receive care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. During this soul transformation, you've walked away from undeserving people, most definitely. Speaking to that Empress energy again, on retreat. You definitely walked into your power and you walking away from certain people. Certain draining energies in your life. But during this transformation, just know you are not alone. Spirit is with you. Your ancestors with you. Your deities is with you. Your guides is with you. And they giving you care. Just like you gave care to undeserving people. Well, giving care to the wrong people. Your spirit team gonna give you the right care and aid you through all this. So, you're on the right track, Leo. Hang in there. Major transformation. I'm proud of you. But that'll conclude your reading. If it resonated with you, please like and subscribe. If you would like your own personal reading with me, my contact information will be in the description. Until next time, Leo.